Alright guys, so finally we've been updated as to the situation of Pavel Durov, and of course we're updated by none other than the boss himself, Pavel Durov, or at least someone in charge of his account on Telegram, because he just made an upload some hours ago, right? And I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly what that is. I just felt like I should inform you guys, because of course some of our assets are actually tied to this guy being released, but way beyond just Toncoin and dogs and all that stuff that could see exponential growth because of his release and all of that. He also represents, or he's trying to represent, privacy in the online scape and all of that, right? I may not get into that in this particular video, but yeah, I just wanted to show to you guys exactly what is going on currently. According to him, he doesn't really go into present situation, the bill and all that stuff. He doesn't really go into that. He just speaks in a kind of vague term, probably because of legal reasons, right? But with all of that said, let's just get straight into my phone screen so I can share with you guys exactly what the new update on his situation is, right? So yeah, let's go.
Alright guys, so this is basically his channel right here. You can see he says thanks everyone for your support and love. There've been a lot of support from the Telegram community as a whole, a lot of support from founders, CEOs and the rest. Even Elon Musk himself has been actively behind Durov, right, and privacy and all of that, at least to the public eye, right? So you can see here it says, last month I got interviewed by police for 4 days after arriving in Paris. I was told I may be personally responsible for other people's illegal use of Telegram because the French authorities didn't receive responses from Telegram. It was surprising for several reasons, and then he states the reasons right here. So he basically gives like three main reasons right here for what's actually prompted the arrest and all that stuff. First of all, he said Telegram has an official representative in the EU that accepts and replies to EU requests. Its email address has been publicly available for anyone in the EU who googles Telegram EU address for law enforcement, right? So the fact that a representative was actually present, or is actually a representative, but they still took the extra mile to go for the CEO, the main man himself, is quite suspicious in my own opinion. And then you can see right here, the French authorities had numerous ways to reach me to request assistance. As a French citizen, I was a frequent guest at the French consulate in Dubai. A while ago, I actually personally helped them establish a hotline with Telegram to deal with the threat of terrorism in France. So there was basically compliance as well on his own end, according to him right here. All this is just from his own point of view. We don't know what actual facts is, but for the fact that he's even able to type this stuff during the entire case and all of that, because it's not a release, I don't believe so. There's no mention of being released right here, right? But you can see all this for yourself right now. Then the third reason is actually very, very straightforward. You can see it says if a country is unhappy with an internet service, the established practice is to start a legal action against the service itself. Like you don't go after the creator of such a service, except the service is just point blank illegal, right? Basically kind of like Silk Road, for example. Silk Road was point blank illegal, and the mastermind behind Silk Road, forgetting his name, was arrested, and we understood that, but he is the CEO of Telegram, one of the creators, if not the creator of Telegram itself, and you didn't find any legal action or start any legal action against the service itself, which is Telegram, but instead you went for the CEO, which is kind of suspicious to me as well. But yeah, that's just basically what he's trying to say. Like, you cannot really control the tool you create. He is the creator of Telegram, or at least one of the key figures behind Telegram. That does not really mean he can control what everyone on the application does with Telegram, and at the same time, that does not mean he does not have to take responsibility and try to secure his platform and all that stuff. So the entire length of this stuff, there's nothing concerning release or anything like that. Of course, for all we know, this may just be the write-up of some representative of Durov, and may not even be Durov himself. But yeah, Basically, this is actually good news. At least we're no longer in the dark of what is going on and all that stuff. We now know that at least he's allowed, at least allowed in his own name on his channel to testify or say something, right? So I feel like that's cool. I feel like we should at least know what's going on in the space. If you want to understand or learn more, read more, through the entire write-up, you can come over to Durov's channel on Telegram. I will be leaving the link down below. And yeah, so that is basically the end of this particular video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one very, very soon.